The London spring arrived as it always did, polished, perfumed, and rehearsed. April 1860 softened the air and coaxed buds onto trees as if the city had decided to pretend it was gentle. Carriages rolled beneath gas-lit streets, wheels whispering over damp stone. The great houses opened their doors to the season and to one another, bright rooms full of chandeliers and judgment, the sort of light that made everything look clean while it quietly revealed every stain. Lord Spencer's estate glittered with the comfortable arrogance of old money, the kind that did not ask permission to exist, not loud, desperate wealth. Mai Lian arrived as she always did, without show. She had learned that presence in London was dangerous. A woman like her did not enter a room and become a guest. She entered and became a question. She wore silk in a deep jade that belonged to her homeland, altered just enough to satisfy English taste without surrendering itself. The neckline modest, the sleeves careful, her hair pinned with a simple jade comb placed as ornament. The room decided what she was before she spoke. Some thought, oh, pleasant and exotic. Others decided, how could she be so proud? She's foreign. A few whispered something to watch between real conversations. In the end, it was always one of the three: curiosity, threat, or entertainment. Mai Lian did not flinch. She had learned to move through scrutiny the way ships moved through fog, straight ahead. She kept a calm expression, her eyes lowered only when necessary. Her father had taught her that dignity in London was not a birthright. It must be discipline. Music drifted from a quartet near the east wall. Violins threaded the air like silk ribbon. Laughter rose and fell in measured pauses, as if even amusement had been trained to behave. The women wore pale gowns like sugared almonds. Their fans fluttered and snapped with the elegance of small weapons. The men stood in perfect coats, holding their confidence like an heirloom they had never earned, passed down from fathers who had never been told no. Mai Lian stood near a marble column, hands folded, listening more than speaking. Every interaction carried meaning here. A compliment could be a threat. A smile could be a verdict. A glance could be an accusation waiting for its moment. She was deciding quietly how to survive this evening without becoming someone else. And then she felt it. Not a touch, a gaze. She did not look up at once. She had learned not to. In a room like this, a quick response could be interpreted as an invitation. An invitation could become rumor. Her father taught her to stay clear of all of it, because rumors would become law. The weight of the gaze did not lift. It stayed steady, unashamed, as though the owner of that stare believed they had earned the right to look. Mai Lian raised her eyes slowly. Across the room, near the edge of the dance floor, Lord Edward Spencer stood with a glass of champagne he had not touched. Brown-haired, sharp-featured, his posture carrying the ease of someone who had never needed to justify his existence. Men surrounded him, voices angled toward him like bees on a flower. But his attention was elsewhere, on her.